Your guardian angel is by your side to reveal something exciting. At this very moment, someone harbors intense feelings for you. It might seem that this person is distant, either physically or emotionally, but what truly matters is the new light in which they see you. There's a significant shift in your relationship, signaling a profound transformation in this person's heart. They feel a strong need to share their feelings with you now, driven by a sense of urgency, as they sense that their revelations will have a significant impact on your life. You may have noticed that they were not the type to open up easily. Their feelings often remained hidden, as if veiled under a cloak of reticence. You might recall moments when they seemed on the verge of a confession, a significant gesture, almost overflowing with emotions, but at the last moment, something held them back, causing them to seal their feelings once again. This behavior may have been the result of a long-standing habit of keeping their deepest emotions to themselves, perhaps shaped by the belief that it was safer or easier to simply go with the flow of the circumstances surrounding them. However, a palpable change has recently emerged in the energy surrounding both of you. They now realize that you are the catalyst for this transformation. The way you relate to them, your presence, your words, and even your silences seem to have triggered something new in their heart, something they can no longer ignore or repress. This situation may be intrinsically linked to your recent actions or to a sudden revelation they had about you. The emotional intensity they are now experiencing is not entirely unfamiliar to them. They have found themselves at similar crossroads before. However, the crucial difference this time is the heightened awareness that they must face and manage these emotions in a way that would have previously been quite uncomfortable for them. Normally, they would have chosen to resist this intuitive impulse that advises them to follow their heart, especially when it comes to you. But now, they recognize the importance of not only accepting this impulse but acting on it, even if it means stepping out of their comfort zone. It is a decision that transcends what is visible or known to you. They are facing a choice that not only challenges them personally, but could also significantly alter the dynamics between the two of you. They realize that this is not a simple matter of casual choice or of taking the path of least resistance. What is at stake here is a deep and powerful need to make a substantial change, driven by a new understanding of what you represent to them and the impact you have on their emotional life. The energy that now surrounds them is so intense that it seems almost palpable, a vibrant force that compels them to act. This energy is fueled by the duality of their feelings, a mix of fear and courage, hesitation and determination. They are aware that what they are about to do may be uncomfortable, perhaps even painful, but they firmly believe it is essential for their personal growth and for the evolution of your relationship. Therefore, even though a part of them wishes to keep everything as it is, following the logical and rational path they are accustomed to, a more powerful force is compelling them to take a new direction, to listen to the voice of their heart. This command does not emerge from external advice or from others' expectations, but from the deepest recesses of their soul, where true emotions and desires reside, offering them crucial guidance at this very moment. Previously, they may have contained or even ignored these intuitive impulses, especially in matters related to you, perhaps out of fear of exposing their vulnerability or of disturbing the status quo that seemed safe. However, now there is a clear perception that following the same path no longer serves them. The situation demands a change, a deviation from the usual course they had been following until now. This internal call to follow their heart is now undeniable and urgent. They recognize that it is imperative to act according to this new guidance, even if it seems risky or outside their typical behavior. There is a palpable energy surrounding someone who is clearly at a vital crossroads. They are immersed in deep reflections, pondering a myriad of issues, but it is notable that their primary focus is on you. They are capable of losing themselves in their thoughts about you, often wondering if you are aware of the intensity with which they think of you. This energy is incredibly rich in detail. They may not verbalize all their thoughts and feelings directly to you, but they certainly process them meticulously in their mind, mulling them over until they can form a clear understanding and then act based on the conclusions they themselves draw. They are also aware of how well you understand them, and this keeps them particularly attentive and engaged in this connection. The fascinating aspect of this dynamic is that, although they yearn to be close to you, there is also a strong need for isolation, as if this time alone is crucial for making significant decisions or taking an important step in their life. They are facing an internal struggle, a true tug-of-war between the heart and the mind, or perhaps between the ego and the soul, and this battle is intense. This duality reflects a rich and complex inner journey, where they balance the desire for intimacy and connection with a need for personal space and reflection. Each moment of solitude is a step in their quest for answers, a necessary time for introspection and clarity. This internal battle is not just a confrontation of conflicting desires, but also a sign of their deep consideration for everything involving you. They perceive a significant transformation in the dynamics of your relationship and are consciously adjusting the way they relate to you. Most of these changes occur discreetly, behind the scenes of daily interaction, even if you maintain regular contact. This situation offers you a glimpse of how they are feeling internally and what they may be deliberately hiding regarding you and the connection you share. They want you to understand that they have undergone a profound change in perspective and that this new position was adopted after intense reflection and a sincere dialogue with their heart. Although the feelings for you are still present and significant, you may have intuited that it was beneficial for both of you to adopt a certain level of emotional distance, a kind of healthy detachment regarding this person. However, you may be feeling somewhat perplexed about their true feelings for you or what they plan to do next. There is a vibrant and intense energy that permeates your relationship, an almost palpable chemistry that allows both of you to easily pick up on each other's emotions and even thoughts when you are together. This deep connection is both a gift and an enigma. Despite this almost telepathic harmony, they seem to have difficulty fully opening up, expressing their feelings in a clear and unequivocal manner, which may leave you questioning why they hold back, why they hesitate to let their emotions flow or to act according to what they truly feel. They may not be entirely transparent, and this reserve on their part may be the result of significant challenges they have faced, which, even if indirectly, have impacted the dynamics between you. These obstacles may have created emotional or psychological barriers that they are still trying to overcome. It may be that they fear that by fully opening up, these vulnerabilities would become too evident, which could, in their view, alter the way you see them or affect the delicate balance of your relationship. Recently, a series of important revelations have emerged, aspects that they can no longer ignore, driving them to deep and significant reflection. Most crucial of all is that they are aware that you have an exceptional clarity about who they really are. You perceive the changes, even the most subtle, that have occurred in the dynamics between you. This perception on your part only intensifies the impact of these discoveries on them. They feel, perhaps with a tinge of melancholy, that this specific chapter in your story may be coming to an end. However, at the same time, they sense that there is still much more to be discovered and explored in your relationship. Now, the decision is in your hands as to whether or not you wish to continue writing this story with them. It is a choice that carries the weight not only of continuing what has been built, but also of venturing into new emotional and relational territories. It is essential to remember that the current situation is permeated by an energy of curiosity, a living force that suggests not only the possibility but the desire to explore new facets and depths in the relationship. They truly feel an intensely deep connection with you and therefore, are approaching the next phase of your relationship with extreme caution. This is not just a sequence in the course of your lives, but a journey they recognize as essential for themselves. This message they convey is a mix of conclusion and renewal. They are not entirely ready to definitively close this phase. What they clearly understand is that the way things were functioning between you is no longer sustainable, and the crucial moment has arrived to seek a new path forward. Thus, this moment marks both the end of a chapter and the beginning of another in the narrative of your relationship. They make it a point that you are aware of this. During the course of your connection, there may have been expectations that were not met or promises that remained in limbo, not fully expressed, and this has influenced the dynamics between you. It is important to emphasize that this does not necessarily imply betrayal or dishonesty, but refers to commitments that, for some reason, were not honored, impacting the development of the relationship. Perhaps both of you have avoided openly discussing your mutual expectations or the direction you hoped the relationship would take. This impasse created a scenario where both of you feel that you are no longer aligned. Unmet expectations are causing visible cracks in the relationship. Instead of clearly communicating your needs and desires, you both ended up assuming that the other would intuitively understand such desires. This misunderstanding has caused confusion and disappointment for both of you, carrying a heavy emotional burden that now needs to be examined and resolved. It is essential to confront and discuss these unmet promises so that the bond between you can evolve in a healthy and constructive way. This situation conveys a powerful message about the transformation in this person's emotions and the need to follow their heart regarding you. There is a clear sense that a chapter in your connection has come to an end, but also the promise that a new chapter is about to unfold. They are in the process of discovering what the future may bring and extend an invitation for both of you to face the unmet promises, engage in open and honest communication, to heal and strengthen the relationship you share. This is a critical moment, a turning point that requires introspection and sincere dialogue. The willingness to address these challenges will not only help heal existing wounds, but also pave the way for a more resilient and meaningful relationship. It is an opportunity to rediscover each other, to align expectations, and renew mutual commitment on a more solid and transparent foundation. So, with the awareness of past failures and omissions, and the courage to address them directly, you can begin this new chapter with a foundation of renewed understanding and respect. This journey of healing is not just about overcoming misunderstandings, but about building a future together that is enriched by honesty, empathy, and the unconditional love that once united you. This is a time of growth, transformation, and above all, reaffirming the connection you have, ensuring that this time, both of you walk in the same direction with open hearts and clear expectations. Let your spirit absorb these words and allow them to resonate deeply within you. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and benevolence, ardently wishes the best for you, and is committed to ensuring a favorable outcome, regardless of the decisions you make along your path. By typing, "I feel blessed and aligned with the universe, and I am going to live the best phase of my life," you not only affirm your receptivity to positive vibrations, but also claim the countless blessings destined for you. This act of affirmation is a powerful step toward manifesting the best experiences the universe has to offer. Let's then be channels of positivity and kindness, extending these energies to each other, and together, creating a rising tide of good energy that can transform the world around us. By sharing these positive vibrations, we reinforce our connection with the universe and with each other, building a community of mutual support where love and positivity flow freely. Every word of affirmation and every act of kindness is like a wave that propagates, reaching hearts and awakening souls, inspiring them to also be beacons of light on their own journeys. So by claiming this message, you become part of a larger movement, a collective effort to elevate the planet's vibration and bring about the golden age of humanity that we all yearn for. Therefore, embrace this opportunity to align yourself with cosmic forces and fully live the promise of a bright future, filled with joy, peace, and fulfillment. Did you know that it's possible to have a vision of your soulmate? It might be someone you already know or someone who has yet to cross your path. Click the link in the description to get a portrait of your soulmate. Let's elevate each other and create waves of good energy together. Stay tuned for the next important message awaiting you in the next video. May God and the universe illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.